Basia Schechter and Salman Ahmad are here. But before that, we're here to honor someone who has taken a courageous stand in combating genocide, hatred, and intolerance both on campus and off. As the grandson of Holocaust survivors, the issue of genocide prevention and combating intolerance has special meaning to me. And I think there's no better way to combat hatred in general, including anti-Semitism, than through conversation. To quote the great rabbi of the chief rabbi of Great Britain, Rabbi Dr. Lord Sir Jonathan Sacks, quote, "The greatest single antidote to violence is conversation. Speaking our fears, listening to the fears of others, and in that sharing of vulnerabilities, discovering a genesis of hope." That's what we do here at the Center. Our work is focused on turning difficult dialogues into constructive conversations between students and members of the broader community of diverse and often conflicted backgrounds. Along with our student facilitators, I have had the privilege to undergo innovative and intensive training in dialogue facilitation and conflict mitigation, thanks to John Vogelsang, our dialogue guru. I've also formed close bonds with individuals from a myriad of religious, ethnic, and racial heritages, some of which I had honestly never heard of. We facilitated dialogues on issues such as gender and sexuality and religion, racism and stereotyping, the Arab-Israeli conflict, radicalization and Islamophobia in America, immigration policy and immigrant experience, and the now famous dialogue on the building of the Park 51 Islamic Cultural Center near Ground Zero. We've also had a little bit of fun along the way. We've partnered with countless clubs and campus institutions to have a little bit of fun. We've done theater and film, poetry and dance, music and art, henna painting and challah baking. And we've gone off campus, where our work has taken us from Sikh temples to synagogues and everywhere in between. These experiences have fostered the kinds of conversations which serve as the most effective antidote to hatred and violence. I've learned about people from a myriad of different backgrounds while giving dignity to difference and celebrating the commonalities which all people share. In particular, I've had the great privilege to get to know and to learn from the person that we're honoring right now, Jen Polish. Jen and I could hardly be more different. Maybe if I were Patrick. I am a straight man. Jen is a queer person who sometimes prefers not to use gender labels. I am a practicing modern Orthodox Jew. Jen chooses not to identify with any particular religion. I'm a political centrist. Jen is a nonviolent political radical. We view the world through very different philosophical lenses, and we have significant and substantive disagreements. For example, I am a Zionist who believes strongly in the necessity of a Jewish state, while Jen is philosophically opposed to the very existence of nation-states, nonviolently, of course. Jen is a pacifist. Well, I believe that sometimes the just use of military force is necessary. Jen's favorite ice cream flavor is anything that she can share, although I'm told she has a particular fondness for banana chocolate mint. Well, I can say that I have no particular favorite flavor, but God help anyone who gets between me and my ice cream. Although I would be more than happy to buy you a cone of your own. I could go on and on about how we differ, but despite our differences, actually because of our differences, Jen is someone whom I profoundly admire and respect. We've had difficult but very meaningful conversations that can last for hours. And And what makes talking with Jen so special is the way she expresses a sense of sensitivity, which is rooted in a firm belief we both share in the dignity and specialness of every human being. Jen embodies the Center's commitment to constructive conversations. And in addition to her work with the Center, Jen has been a tireless organizer and advocate in the broader Queens College community and beyond. She was the co-founder of the Queens College chapter of the student anti-genocide group STAND. They organized the annual Refugee Campus, where students came out and slept on the quad in tents to generate awareness and action on refugee issues around the globe and homelessness right here in New York. They drew connections between the struggles for social justice on behalf of people halfway around the globe with what they experience right here at home. And this initiative has now spread to campuses not only across New York, but across the country of Boston, Cincinnati, New Jersey, and California. She's empowered others to take action as well by giving presentations about the anti-genocide movement to students in middle school, high school, and college. She's raised money to send conflict-affected Congolese youth to universities in their home country, creating bonds between people half a world away while they engage in a joint pursuit of knowledge. She's also been working to make a difference right here in New York, in the lives of young people. She serves as a mentor and college coordinator for Generation Citizen here in New York, and she teaches a civics and empowerment course to 8th grade students in the Bronx. I don't have time to tell you all the wonderful things that Jen is doing, although I've certainly tried. I mean, she's organized peaceful anti-war demonstrations on campus. She's done amazing things with GLASA. She's contributed to our campus discourse and basically woken us from a stupor of student apathy. She's helped unionize security officers across the city of New York. Across 23 campuses, she unionized security officers. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I should say that her commitment to combating genocide has touched me in a very personal way as the grandson of Holocaust survivors. When I think of the senseless killings and the genocides that have happened since the Holocaust, when I think of Rwanda and Darfur and Bosnia and Cambodia, I think of Libya, I have to wonder whether the words "never again" are just another ossified platitude. And then I think of Jen and the Queens College students she's trained to continue her work after she also graduates. And I know that the words "never again" still have meaning. And so it is my really great privilege and honor to call upon my friend and colleague, Jen Polish, to receive this Uncommon Courage Award.